Stampers, Patsy Waggoner here from StampsToDieFor.com. One of my favorite things is sharing stamped cards, and my love and passion for having workshops in the past and showing customers how to create cards is truly a joy for me. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this card using my Sunday sketches. Each Sunday on my blog at www.stampstodiefor.com, I place a card sketch on the blog along with the card I've made using that sketch. So today I'm going to make this card for you. So I'm using the Jar of Love stamp set, which is not a new stamp set, it's a two-step stamp, and it's totally a fun stamp set. You can create jars with flowers or goldfish or a lot of different things. And I'm also going to use this flower from the Oh So Eclectic stamp set. This is a brand new stamp set as of June 2017. And here's another new stamp set. I have been using this Happy Birthday Gorgeous for a lot of different card making. It has some great birthday wishes in it, and I totally love it. Even if you didn't use any of the other stamps, some of these sentiments are just the perfect size, and so I've been using that a lot. For our card, we're going to start out with our card base, which is Peekaboo Peach, and you can either make it a top fold card or a side fold card. The side fold card would be 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. The top fold card is 4.25 by 11.5, and we're going to apply a piece of soft sky as our next layer, and this is 3.5 inches by 4.75 inches. Don't worry about writing this down. You can hop over to my blog, like I mentioned, and visit on the first Sunday in July, and you will see all the measurements there. So I'm going to take my Fast Fuse, which is my favorite adhesive, and I'm going to place this just in the center of our card front. And this is a piece of 1 inch by 3.75 inch pear pizzazz, and I'm going to be applying this just about an inch up from the bottom of the card. And I'm going again using the Fast Fuse. We're just going to lay that down like that. So that's kind of the beginning and the start of our card. We're going to start by stamping the jar with our basic black archival ink, and then we're going to stamp our flowers like this, and this one's going to go on top. Now you can see it's layering over that flower, but we're going to be putting another flower over the top. And then, just so these weren't sitting in the midst of nowhere, I took my basic black marker and just brought those stems down to the bottom here. You can see how I'm using my fine tip. I maybe could have used my thicker brush tip for this, but you know, there's kind of a fine line between the two. Nope, I think I want my fine tip. So I'm just gonna draw those lines in like that. Now we're going to stamp this flower on here, the basic black, and we're taking the Peekaboo Peach and I'm just stamping that color over the top of that flower. Now I've pre-cut out this so you wouldn't have to watch me cut it out. You know, it's kind of like a cooking show. Some things are pre-done. And I'm putting a dimensional on the back of this. You can see I stamped another image on there, so that's just a little piece of scratch paper that, you know, it's okay to reuse. I'm taking the soft sky and I'm going to stamp our water. Because these are photopolymer, you can easily see through them. I'm stamping that water in our jar so those flowers are able to get something to drink. I also am going to put dimensionals. Now you can see I've come to the end of my honeycomb dimensionals. So what I do is I go in and I cut these because I use them all up. And so I'm going to put these in the corners of my Whisper White. Oh, I got 2 there. I'm just going to take another one here. So these are very irregular shapes, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to just peel the backs off of that. And we're going to put that right in the center of the soft sky, like this. For our little tag at the top here, we're going to start with a 4 1/4 inch long by 5 1/8 inch piece of Whisper White cardstock. And we're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, 3 1/4 inches, and 3 1/2 inches. And then we're going to stamp It's Your Day in the center of it. We're going to stamp It's Your Day in the center. And we want to make those little banner ends. And I've used the triple banner punch. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to stick this in here. And you can see I'm just going to stick it in till the ends of that banner come. Try to center it and punch it out like that. So we're going to, and that creates our little It's Your Day. So we're going to take our bone folder and just crease these little score marks like this. If you don't have a bone folder, you really want to make that investment. It's a small investment for something that really comes in handy. I always, use it to give us a nice crease at the top of our card. So now we're going to take a couple of glue dots, and I'm going to just stick that glue dot on each tip of this banner, and I'm going to just put it on our card like this. And now I'm going to add a couple of our glitter enamel dots. I don't know if you'll be able to see the glitter part of these on camera or not, but they're a fun new product in the catalog. Just going to take one here and I'm going to put it, I think I want the next size. They come in different sizes, so I'm going to put one here and one here. And you could just leave it like that, but I decided to add a little bit of Wink Stella. Now our Wink Stella is a fun, it adds a little bit of sheen to your project. So where that water is, I was just going to add, and this you won't really be able to see too well on camera. If you go to my blog and look at the card there, there might be a little better image, but what it does, and I'm going to see if I can get it to, if you can see that little bit of shine, it's like adding glitter to your project, and you can just keep adding, a little more to it to get it a little darker. I hope you can see that. But just to add a little bit of shine.